Hello, Prepper Mama 1 here with part 6 of my prepper storage video series. And today I'm actually inside my closet, and this is where I keep my buckets. I only have 6 buckets so far. I did go to Lowe's and buy 3 more, along with 3 of the cheap lids that you can find there as well. I have not tried those lids out, so I'm not sure if I'm going to like them or not. All these buckets here have the Gamma Seal lid, and I really like the Gamma Seal lid. You know, if you're in a bug out situation or a stuff hits the fan situation, and say you got a bucket of white rice, you're going to want in here quite frequently. And this lid makes it very easy to access your rice here. So for $7, I mean, I know it's pricey, but it's an investment. Actually, I consider all the prepping I do as an investment for my family. Make sure that they have everything. Make sure they got plenty of food. I mean, it's an investment buying all this prepper stuff, prepper food, prepper, you know, tents and bug out bags and all that. That's an investment, and that's how I see it. I had 2 buckets of white rice. I also have 2 buckets of the sugar. Now, I'll probably never buy any more sugar, and that's my dog. He's not allowed in here, and he's not liking that. But I have no oxygen absorbers inside this bucket. Now, I do have a Mylar bag, but no oxygen absorber because I don't want my sugar getting really hard. And that's what will happen if you have an oxygen absorber inside. Your sugar will get really hard, brick hard. You know, you'll be chiseling your sugar out if you use one of those. Here I have a miscellaneous of items. I've got some spaghetti noodles, some egg noodles, some split peas, and my daughter actually let the dog in here. Here's Ruger. I just adopted him Tuesday, and he's trying to get my attention now by trying to eat my shirt. No. Well, he's 2 months old, and he's wanting to play right now. So here, I'm going to try to rub his belly, try to get him calmed down. Yeah, see? That was easy. Just rub the belly, and he calms right down. He's very funny. But his name is Ruger. Okay, back to the prepping. I have each of those items in a half-gallon size Mylar bag with some oxygen absorbers inside. And how I did that, I just kind of stuffed everything in there as neatly as I could and tightly as I could, because, you know, I don't want to waste any space in my buckets because my space is limited anyway. So here I have a full bucket of spaghetti noodles, and the same thing. I have, you know, each pound is in a half-gallon size Mylar bag with oxygen absorbers. And I wanted to show you something real quick, and I had to stop rubbing the belly so he might start acting up here. Okay, I wanted to show you these egg noodles. Now, I inspect my buckets every 2 months or so, and I've had these buckets for about 4 months, but the rice, you know, recently. But I had these for about 4 months. So at the 2-month range, I decided to, that's not the correct one, decided to check inside my buckets, and I'm glad I did, because I found this one at the very bottom. It had a lot of beans on top of it, and I don't know if you can see that, but there's a hole right there where a noodle poked through. And I think the reason why that happened is because I had all that heavy stuff on top of the noodles, and it just caused the noodle to poke a hole through it. And I'm hoping that's the case. I hope it's not the bag itself, because I really like these bags. It's got the Ziploc up here, and it has the bottom like that. It's very easy to use. These are 5 mil thick Mylar bags. Now, I know you can find them in 6 and 7 thickness, but I just like the design of these bags. So I'm hoping it's not the bag itself, and it's just my error where I put so much weight on top of these noodles. And what I'll do is I'll put these in a new Mylar bag and, you know, reseal it with the oxygen absorber and everything. Excuse me. Well, here's an oxygen absorber. This is what I do with the leftover oxygen absorbers, is I put them in a food saver bag and I seal it up. Here's a little indicator. If it's pink, you're in good shape. But if that starts turning purple and you have them sealed up, that's bad, because that's showing that oxygen is getting inside. And we don't want that. And I have different size oxygen absorbers. I have 300 cc's, I've got 500 cc's, and I also got 2000 cc's, which I'm going to be putting in these buckets as soon as I'm going to fill these buckets up first, and then I'm going to do all 5 of the buckets at the same time, along with the the individual Mylar bags that I'm going to be doing as well, because I have egg noodles and some more beans and stuff that I need to package up as well. And I just like to do those at the same time because I don't want them oxygen absorbers coming out in and out, and I have to reseal them each and every time. But I got different size Mylar bags. I got the half gallon, I got gallon size, and I got the bucket size. And I just want to say, they use this Mylar. There's 2 of them, and these are huge. I mean, you're talking about gigantic bags here. Where they use this as like stuffing to fill the box up, so my Mylar bags and my oxygen absorbers would not move inside the box that they had them in. And I'm going to use this. I've inspected them and they're in great shape. And I'm just going to make custom size Mylar bags and use my food saver to seal up the edges. I'll probably do like a double or triple seal, but and I'm just going to make my individual custom size Mylar bags. So that will get used, and I just got a little bucket opener here. Well, I think this is everything. I don't have any other prepper items in my closet yet. I do plan on putting more shelving in here, and I'm also going to be storing more buckets as well. And I thank everybody for watching.